What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Give me a second. I don't know why my camera is not showing. Let me activate, deactivate. There we go. There's the camera. We're good. We're live. It should pop up here in 2-3 seconds right here. The camera. Just want to verify. There you go. Everything's good. We are good. We're live. What's up, Adrian? How you doing, brother? Candace, the one and only CBD. What's up? Verlinda, how are you doing? All the way from PA. Albert, what's up from South Florida? Kimberly, Atlanta, ATL in the house. Mandy, Vancouver in the house. What's up as well to everybody that's watching this replay? Welcome to Mindset Monday. As we know, we have a lot of people. We're international now, so we have a lot of people from around the world. Therefore, I know a lot of you guys tap into the replays, and as I always say, I do get the notifications when you comment. So I do see that, and it excites me. It makes me feel good to know that this is being caught on the replay side for everybody outside of the United States as well that is still in here. What's up, Mary? How are you doing? All the way from Chicago. Rochelle from Kansas City. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So obviously you know what you're here for. Some Mindset Monday. If you're excited, definitely drop some ones. Because today's call is going to be pretty cool, guys. So the title, I don't know if you saw it through the Instagram side of things where I posted the title, right? So the title of this call, obviously, is Emotion is Your Enemy. Emotion is your enemy. We've spoken about emotions, controlling emotions. We spoke about last week as far as understanding, right, the systems. Why is it that probably you're still failing right now? You haven't hit all of your goals still for the year. So we broke down the system side of things, and you know your systems now. Everybody should have had already an immense week compared to the week before because you already built a system and you've been following it through and you're excited for this week as well, right? Now we need to understand, right, that we understand that we based off last time we understood that you're not losing because of your strategy, right? It's because of lack of a system, really what it came down to, right? And you're losing because of you, and you have to accept that that's the fact, right? Either that's fear, greed, revenge, all three of them combined. You need to learn how to control your emotions, or those emotions will control your account. And a lot of times it's not that good emotion of like, oh, I feel so good. It's not always that time. You just need to control a little bit your emotions, right? We need to understand the following part because obviously you know that I trade, and I'm going to speak very much as far as when it comes to trading, right? If you don't trade, don't worry. This still applies for you for your day to day, whatever it is that you do in life. It's still going to work for you. Don't worry about it. But a lot of this will be heavily related towards trading as usual. So, one biggest thing that I always say is that a lot of times we say, hey guys, let's go ahead and let's trade this markets. I'm going to trade this markets. We get caught saying that a lot of times, and it's okay. It's just kind of that normalness inside of our body, just like kind of your reflex of saying we're trading the markets. But at the end of the day, we don't trade the markets, right? What we're actually trading is ourselves. Like we need to look at it that way. We're not actually trading the markets. The markets will do whatever the market wants to do. Of course, with analysis, indicators, everything we have, we find entries, we find positions, we make TPs. Cool, awesome. But at the end of the day, we need to understand, right, that we are not trading the markets. We're trading ourselves. So until you master your emotions, you'll never master your execution. Until you master your emotions, you'll never master your execution. And that's why we say emotion is the enemy, right? Either what did Napoleon Bonaparte say, right? Have your friends close and your enemies closer, right? So you need to understand very well your emotions. You need to understand how to control them, use them in your advantage, right? I'll say that one more time, louder for the ones in the back, right? Until you master your emotions, you'll never master your execution. Now, most traders don't blow their accounts because their strategy is wrong. We always see that, like, oh, well, it's the Elliott waves. Oh, well, it's this. It's the fair value. Oh, well, it's smart money. Oh, well, it's this. Like, we like to blame that. Or better yet, we blame the person, right? Oh, it's Brent's fault. It's the educator's fault. Most traders don't blow accounts because the strategy is wrong. They blow it because their emotions took over. Fear kicked in, greed kicked in, doubt kicked in, revenge kicked in. I know there's many revenge traders here. You're not supposed to. What do I say while we're trading, right? Rule number one, never underestimate the other guy's greed, and in trading, you are the other guy, right? That's what actually drains the account. It's not the setups, it's your emotions. That's what it is. Your emotions are taking over, and that's why you're in drawdown. It's not always just because of the setups. Yes, we could have 2, 3 bad trades in a row, but then one good one kicks in and it makes up. That's part of the RRs, right? But where your RR doesn't match up is because you took one trade at two contracts, and then you revenged one at 10 contracts, and then you went back to two. Well, you your emotions kicked a little bit through. Your trade was so much in profits, and you got greedy, and you didn't move the stop loss to secure. You were in fear of it kicking you out, so you left the stop loss and it came back for you. You doubted when I said I'm in, and you doubted to go in. You doubted to go in yourself when you found the own setup. Your emotions took over. This is about becoming emotionally disciplined, not just technically skilled. Yes, we learn the technicalities in trading. We learn it if you're in the private mentorship with me in the company. You guys already know where we're at. If you're there, then sure, you're learning all the technical. You're learning my strategy. You have my indicators. You have my ATM. That's awesome. That's perfectly fine. But you need to become emotionally disciplined. It's not that you're going to trade like a robot. We're not robots. We're humans. We have emotions. It's impossible to say, okay, I'm going to turn my emotions off. No, it's impossible. But you could discipline them. You could control them. And that's what it's about. Becoming emotionally disciplined. Emotionally disciplined. Right? Now, we need to understand why is it that emotion kills traders. Because I just said right now, if we're emotionally disciplined, we can actually use your emotions to our advantage, right? But at the same time, we need to understand why that emotion kills traders, right? Here's a good one, guys. Here's a good one that you might actually not like, okay? But you guys already know some brotherly love, right? Have to tell it as it is, guys. You might not like this one, but it's the truth, okay? And once you accept, you will see improvement. You guys ready for this one? I don't think you're ready for this one. If you're ready, drop some ones in the chat. I don't think you guys are ready for this one. I want to see the count drop probably right now after I say this. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully not, right? Trading is the mirror. Literally, trading is the mirror. It reflects who you really are under pressure. I'll let that one sink in a little bit because I know I just threw you a little two-piece in a biscuit right there, so I'll let you recover a little bit. Trading is the mirror. It reflects who you really are under pressure. Let's see if the count drops. Okay, I know there's a little bit of a delay. There's a 30-60 second delay on YouTube, so let's see if the viewership drops here. Trading is the mirror. It reflects who you really are under pressure. That's it. It's really it. You're in the trade, you're in the 1 minute chart, you're under pressure. You have your account, you're trying to go for something, you're trying to quit your job, do this, do that, whatever it may be. It's life changing for you. You're taking it serious. You already did everything. It's pressure. Pressure's on. 2 seconds on the clock. Last shot for the championship type of thing. Right? That's it. That's it. So until you understand that, then you'll start probably working on yourself, because if your trading isn't doing that great, what's going on? Right? It's a mirror. Look at yourself. And I'm not saying this to completely brush off my stop losses. Of course I hit stop loss, and if I hit stop loss, you hit stop loss. That's okay. It's normal. But we control our emotions. We go for the next one, and that's it. No big deal. But overall, and it's a process. Don't get me wrong, it's a process. We've spoken about that, and I thought you could watch the replay of the timeline of a trader. You're meant to burn accounts. You're meant to go ahead and to do burn prop firms, burn accounts, quit 10 times, start up 20 times. Like, you're meant to go through that process of a trader. We've spoken about that in the timeline. But currently, right now, we're in month 7 right now. Currently, right now, you need to see where you're at. Now, obviously, I've said this before too. When it comes to emotions, what happens with emotions? What's the biggest thing that you hear in emotions, right? FOMO. We hear the word. I did not know what the word FOMO meant before I started trading 6 years ago. I was already 30 something, almost years alive, multiple jobs, everything. I never heard the word FOMO until I started trading. It's a very trading correlated word, right? Fear of missing out. Your emotions take the best of you when there's fear of missing out, fear of loss. And you know what the strongest one is that's really going to beat you up emotionally if you don't discipline yourself? Needing to be right sabotages consistency. The need to be right, the need to hit that TP, that'll sabotage consistency. You're going to hit stop loss, it's okay. Stop getting emotional on it. Not every single time you're going to be right, but with the right risk management, you'll be okay in the long run. Because it's not a today thing. It's a week, it's a month, it's a year. We look at those goals, right? But the biggest emotion that will actually kill traders is the need to be right. That is what sabotages consistency, and we know that consistency is the bridge that gaps, right? It's the bridge that gaps between successful traders and not successful traders. Your emotions will lead to what? If you don't have them disciplined, they will lead you to what? They will lead you to over leveraging. We love over leveraging. It's excited to over leverage. I would be a hypocrite to tell you that I don't over leverage on certain accounts. Because I've built my way up to say, okay, here are my accounts that I baby. I'm going to be disciplined and everything. And here are my YOLO accounts. And we're going to go crazy. I'm going to let the emotions, because I love gambling. I'm a gambling man. It is what it is. So do I go buy a scratch off? Do I put $100 on a virtual blackjack? Or do I just buy a prop and go emotional on it? It's okay. Crack some drinks. Good. Sit down. It's like I'm at the casino, right? It's okay. But I'm controlling my emotions. I'm never getting to a point where I just YOLO'd one account because I wanted to just completely over leverage and have fun. And I burned that one and I rushed to my actual ones that I baby. No. Right? So emotions will lead to over leveraging. It'll lead you to do what? To exit early. You get too emotional, you exit out right away, and the next thing you know, you see everybody else 500-600 pips and you got out at 100 because your emotions got the best of you. Revenge trading. That's a big one. We speak about it all the time. There's a reason why you should revenge trade. And there's times where I catch myself later on, they're like, damn, what did I just do? Like, why did I take those last two trades? Damn it. Yeah, the emotions took over me. I revenge traded. There's no other reason. It's the acceptance part of it that you need to have too, right? But that kills traders, revenge trading. Because you literally just black out revenge trading, and next thing you know, your account's gone, and then you come to realization to what just happened, right? And most importantly, why emotions kill traders is because they ignore the plan. You guys have my RST plan. The majority of you already know the risk management plan, know the trading plan. You're ignoring it. We literally spoke about last week about systems. You ignored your system completely, therefore, you're killing the trader that's in you. Your emotion is killing you. And that's where it really comes into, and we don't look at that. Many times we want to just quickly go to one thing and just say, oh yeah, I over leveraged, that's why. Cool, no problem, let's keep on going. Wrong. You need to fully understand. It's just like when we're speaking about goals, right? Why is it that you want the house? Your goal is to buy a house. Why? Oh, to get a house. No. Why? Well, I never had a house. Okay, cool. But what else? Well, growing up, I never had a house with my parents. Okay, now we're getting there. Like, now you're starting to find the reason. There's an actual psychological reason behind it and why you really want the house, right? Same thing when it comes to trading. Okay, you over leveraged, but why did you over leverage? Like, break it down. Like, really, why? And it always comes down to one thing and one thing only. Your biggest losses come from ignoring your plan, not from the market moving against you. That's it. The market can move against us and it's fine. We'll hit a stop loss. It is what it is. We move on as long as we're following our plan. But killing your account completely, killing yourself as a trader completely, that is an emotion, and it comes from ignoring the plan. It all falls down to ignoring the plan. If you have a plan, if you have a solid risk management plan, solid trading plan, and you have a system in plan, there's no reason why you're going to have a big loss. It all funnels down to that. You exit early, you revenge trade, you over leverage, you had FOMO, whatever, you had to be right. All of that encompasses completely to ignoring your plan. We're not going to do that. We're not going to ignore the plan, right? Are we right or not? Right? Drop some twos in the chat. We're not going to ignore the plan anymore. Now, We need to look at emotions, and here's where it gets a little bit tricky, right? Like, we're not robots, right? We have emotions. But we need to view our emotions as data, not as just emotions, not as just a direction. We need to chart down those emotions as data. Like, feelings, they're real. I'm not saying they're not. But at the same time, they're not facts. You had a feeling of fear of missing out. Cool, that's real, but that's not the fact on why you did what you did. Just like I was mentioning, right? So we need to understand those emotions. We need to see those emotions as data. Because data will overall come down to giving you what you need, right? It's all about data at the end of the day. It's breaking everything down. Feelings are real, they're just not facts. Emotions are like the weather, right? The weather passes. It rains right now, it'll pass, the sun will come out. We were literally in Ribera Maya in Cancun a couple weeks ago. The weather was crazy. It was literally sunny for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, beautiful, just picture perfect. And then 15 minutes later, nothing but clouds, storming, wind was crazy. The rain was hitting us and it was literally hurting how bad it was raining with so much wind pressure. Run to the rooms and everything, the whole nine. And next thing you know, 30 minutes later, the sun's out again. Like, literally, emotions are like weather, they pass. But when you trade based off them, you lock them into your results. So if you're trading in a situation where you're letting your emotions get the best of you and you're having a fear of loss, well, your results are going to be based off fear of loss. If you come in trading with fear of missing out, your results are going to be missing out. If you're based off an emotion of over leveraging, you're going to see that in the results. So use that. Hey, you know what? My emotions are a little bit rainy right now. I'm just not going to trade. I feel like I'm having a little bit of FOMO. Walk away. Come back in 5 minutes. Right? Just how we were literally at the beach. Like, oh, we're swimming. We're good. We're having fun. Yeah, it looks cloudy. Oh, it's coming here. It's here. Let's go away. Let's go inside for a little bit, change, eat a little bit. We'll come back out a little bit later. Right? You use that as data. Those emotions are data. Learn to observe your emotions, not to obey them. You control your emotions. Your emotions don't control you. And that's what's happening at the end of the day, right? With a lot of us. We need to understand that our emotions, right? We observe them. They're like the weather. We know it passes. We control it. That's it. We don't obey the emotions. Emotions obey us. And always, 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 always be aware. Be aware of what you feel. Right? It's always good to be aware. You don't want to go in a sense and like lock yourself up like, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. If you're not good, it's okay. Like, just be aware of what you feel, but act based on what you planned. That's going to be the biggest key, guys. Like, I know there's a lot of key points in this call today, and I'm really happy for it, but like to fully understand everything that I just said right now on how to apply it. Like, you listen to the whole breakdown of what I said, but really how to apply it, like right now, be aware of what you feel, but act based on what you planned. Act based on what you planned, because the bigger losses come from what? Ignoring your plan. We're almost done here, guys. We're almost done. Now, emotions. We need to look at it as an emotion almost as a muscle, right? We have our brain muscle that we work on getting every day better. If you work out, you do things, you take walks, you go to the gym, whatever it may be. Like, you see that as a muscle, right? Emotional. So we have to have some emotional fitness to it, right? That is a skill. It's literally like working on your emotions is an actual skill of itself. Just like the strategy is built, emotion control is built too. So the same way we learn how to build the strategy of 30 up, 30 down, we need to learn our emotion control as well. We need to build off that. You need to just know, like for me, I already know like my music puts me in my zone. I need to have my drink ready. I need to have everything set. Like, I don't like looking at the charts before I jump in there. A lot of times I don't even like looking into the chats before it goes in there, because a lot of people could be a certain way sometimes, things like that. I could see some people like, oh, jump in there and you'll have 2, 3 people. Oh, I took some trades overnight and I lost and I'm down. I really need to make my money back. Like little stuff like that could get caught up as well. So like I have my emotion control built as well. I know what to do when I go into the charts. I don't observe the charts before. I have my drink. I have my music. Everything's set. Like the dog's out. Like everything's good. My wife will always tell me, okay, have a great session, honey. And like, boom, like she's always there. Like I have my certain things that are there, right? I've learned how to control that. When I get to a situation where I start feeling stressed, I start feeling angry, I start feeling whatever way that I feel, I know what to do, right? I don't let it control me. I know what to do. Even if that means just pausing, stepping away, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that, right? I know how to control that. Now, in regards to trading, ways that you could actually learn how to have this emotional control and build your own emotional control. I said this before, journal your trades. Something that Lewis helped me out a lot during the beginning, where I was going through a very emotional situation to where I needed to quit my job. I wasn't happy with what I was doing. I really wasn't feeling like I was like enough in a sense, like providing and all that stuff. Even though I just felt like I wasn't. I was going into trades really without thinking. And when something Lewis made me do, and it was very annoying at the beginning, guys, but it helped fully understand. When I was journaling my trades, it wasn't just entry. Was it a buy? Was it a sell? Did it hit take profit? Did it hit stop loss? How much was risk? How much was work? There was more blocks to the sheets, right? How did I feel? So like my wife actually helped me out because she's good at Excel. She helped me build out some little like carrot drop downs to where it's like, how did I feel before the trade? Did I feel excited? Did I feel fearful? Did I feel just indifferent? How did I feel during the trade? How did I feel after the trade? Like it was really understanding the breaking it down and understanding the process of the trade while journaling. Like add those emotions to your journaling. Don't just put stop loss take profit. You could actually add how did you feel before, during, after. Did you what went wrong? Okay, I over leveraged. You write that down, like you realize it after. That helps a lot. Another thing too that I've said before many times, just walk away from losses, guys. You hit 2, 3, like you guys already know me. Once I hit 3 stop losses in a row, I'm done. Like literally the session could be 15 minutes in. I could be, hey guys, we hit 3 stop losses. Thank you very much. I appreciate, love you guys. See you tomorrow. I'm done. That's it. And like I don't really care in a sense of the consequences that I could come back later on like, hey, your sessions have to be an hour. Well, I hit 3 stop losses and I'm done. Do you want me to stay there and burn accounts? No, I did what I had to do. Bye. So it's like you have to do the same thing. You have to walk away. You hit 2, 3 stop losses, you're not feeling good, you win one, lose one, win one, lose one. Just walk away. Come back in 5 minutes. A lot of times we act and we get that fear of missing out to where I need to trade right now. Like, dude, there's 23 hours you could trade in the day. Literally, the market closes for 1 freaking hour. You could walk away and come back, like, you could. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like you have to do this right here, right now. Like, you could come back literally between 4 and 5 Central. The market's closed. Outside of that, you're good. Chill. Other thing, too, is set alarms. I've told this before when you're blocking times of the day. If you feel like you're over trading, block times of the day and just block certain times to trade. Like, hey, I'm going to trade with Brent from 8 to 9 Central. And I like the market when it's around 1 to 2, so I'm going to put 1 to 2 in my calendar, and that's it. When my calendar says it's time to trade, it's time to trade. But if my calendar doesn't say it's time to trade, I'm not going to be on the charts, right? You could set your calendars to be able to detach from the charts as well. And find other things to do. That's why I love when you could have a network marketing attached to trading, because you could trade for an hour and then you have the rest of the day to do some network marketing. Find a different skill, find a different business, find a side hustle, do whatever you want to do, right? Take a nap, like do whatever, but just walk away. Like don't always be on the charts. Big thing that we say is what? We chase the pips, not the dollars, right? So we celebrate following the plan, not the profits. This one, guys, is really hard. But once you could actually manage to do this, you're going to see how just things start flowing so easily for you because you're celebrating the plan, not the profit. The day, guys, I will tell you this. This is going to be one sign that's not spoken, especially not when in like publicly social media, because nobody likes to post losses. But this, guys, is huge. The day where you say, hey, you know what? I'm red. I took 3 trades, 2 losses, 1 win. The one was so tiny it barely did nothing. We get kicked out super early. It was spiky. I am down $200. The day that happens, right? That you end negative for the day. I'm down $200-300 for the day. I'm down $1,000 for the day. And you're like, cool. Follow my plan. I lost $200 for the day. My plan says I could lose $250. I'm done. I'm good. See you tomorrow. And you enjoy the rest of your day. You actually go and you're being productive. Guys, you made it. That's it. Like, you are actually a successful trader now. A successful in trading doesn't always reflect 100% on the profits. You're going to have days you're going to lose. You're going to have days you're going to win. But when you celebrate following the plan, hey, today I risked 0.5% and I lost 0.5% and I stopped. I didn't burn my account. I didn't revenge trade. I stopped. I walked away, and I still enjoyed the rest of my day. Guys, you made it. Congratulations. You've made it. That's it. Consistency in mindset equals consistency in execution. Consistency in mindset. When you are consistently consistent up here, you will be consistent in your execution as well. And a lot of times the execution means just stopping and walking away and accepting defeat and still living for the rest of the day and still being productive for the rest of the day. So we're going to wrap up with this, guys. Right? I have some questions for you as always. Right? These questions, you could write them down. Right? Because I want you to actually answer these questions at least 3 times this week, right after my live session, right? If you tap into my live session, you're going to have an emotional control after every session. You're going to have an emotional recap, an emotional audit, whatever you want to call it, right? After our live session, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern. After our session, I want you to ask yourself the following, and write it down. Write it down. You guys know what I say about writing it down. Once you're done with your session, grab a piece of paper, write it down. Did I follow my plan? That's the first question. Did I follow my plan? Yes. Happy face. Let's go. No. Comma. Why not? What happened? No, because I over leveraged. And I over leveraged because I did this. Write it down. That's question number 1. Did I follow my plan? Question number 2. Did I break any rules? Nope. Happy face. Good job. Celebrate it. Yes, comma. What rules did you break? I said I was only taking 3 trades. I took 4. I said that I was only doing 2 contracts. I did 5. Write it down. And the last question, did I feel calm? Did I feel anxious? Did I feel revengeful? Try to put some of those words that you know you catch yourself a lot of times doing, right? Which many times in trading, a lot of people are not calm. They're very anxious. They come into revenge trade. So that's why I say those 3 things, right? But you could put whatever word that you want to put that follows more, that suits you best. But really, like, did you feel any of those ways that you know you're not supposed to feel? Don't put, did I feel happy? Well, no, don't put that. I want you to, like, focus on, like, the emotions that are taking over your trading, right? Did you feel unease? Do you feel anxious? Do you feel revengeful? Do you feel calm? Do you not feel calm? Like, those type of questions. And it's a yes or no, and same thing. Did you feel anxious? Yes, I felt anxious. Why? Break it down. Understand it. You might have felt anxious at the moment and not understood at the moment, and the pressure took the best of you. But now that the session is over, everything happened. Okay, why did I feel anxious? Okay, damn. Okay, I literally, the only thing that I did different today is I didn't have my coffee and just something was off. Well, there you go. You just realized that you actually need a coffee to trade. Whatever may be the case, right? The most dangerous trader is the one who feels nothing and executes everything. The most dangerous trader is the one who feels nothing and executes everything. That is really hard to do. That is something that I even sometimes don't do. I still have I feel it, which I like the feelings that I feel. You guys see me, right? I get excited. I jump up and down. We put music. I celebrate it. I laugh. I love it. Let's go. Like, that's just the way that I am. I enjoy that feeling. I enjoy that rush. But many times the most dangerous ones are the ones that feel nothing. That they just come in, trade, they're out. And this is something that I'm not trying to be whatever sexist or anything like that, but I've seen this throughout time, and I see this, for example, with my wife, right? She'll literally come in, take one trade, and be done. And I'm like, zero emotions to it, win or lose. And I'm like, honey, cool, like, that was an amazing trade. Take another one. No, I'm good. Like, what do you mean? Like, or she'll be like, oh, I'm down 200. Like, okay, cool, find another setup. No, fine. Like, literally zero emotion to it. It's like, dude, and I've seen that a lot of times from female traders. Just a situation to where a lot of times you have that ability to kind of sometimes click off a little bit. The emotions better than us men. I don't know what it is, but that's really when it becomes the most dangerous traders, right? The ones who could just feel nothing, execute everything. Master your emotions, or your emotions will master your account. Master your emotions, or your emotions will master your account, right? I've said this before, and I'll say this one more time, right? And this is the last question that I'm going to answer for you guys, and then I'm going to ask you guys, and this is the one that you want to put in the chat, okay? Amateurs react, pros execute. Amateurs react, pros execute. Which one are you trading like this week? Are you an amateur or a pro? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Amateurs react, pros execute. Which one are you trading like this week? I'm trading this week like a pro. So, with that said, we wrap up another Mindset Monday. Thank you very much for being here, guys. As always, make sure you share this with anybody else. As soon as I close this live session, it'll upload in the replay in the folder where it says Mindset Mondays. Make sure you share this to everybody, to your teams, to anybody outside. Even if they're not trading, this still applies for anything that you're doing. So make sure you help somebody out. And I will see you guys tomorrow on the charts, as always. 9 a.m. Eastern. If you do not trade with me, somebody invited you to this call, reach out to them, tell them, hey, I want to trade with Brent. Where do I do that? They'll send you a link. And if not, if you found me because of me, then just send me a DM. Best way to send me a DM, as you can see right here, is all my handles. Send me a DM on Instagram at Brent Badal, and it's verified. At Brent Badal, it's the best way to get to me. So you get started trading with us tomorrow, right away. And until then, guys, as always, it's not about getting to the top, but it's about how many people you could bring with. So catch you at the top. Peace.